Hello lovely people, I was not planning on making this video because it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm really sick, but I couldn't sleep and I felt like I needed to talk about this because it's horrible and really important to talk about, and that is if you've been on Tumblr recently, specifically if you are in the supernatural fandom, a lot of blogs have been getting some pretty insane anon hate telling them to self-harm and to commit suicide and just horrible, horrible, horrible things. And it's absolutely just mind-blowingly horrible. And I'm saying the word horrible a lot, but that's because that's what it is. I don't even have the words to describe how awful that is, especially because most of the people who are getting hate have posted before about dealing with things like depression and self-harm and suicidal thoughts, and now they're getting messages telling them to go kill themselves, and that's horrible. These are all, most of these, or if not all of these, are, teenage girls who, their biggest crime in life is blogging about a show you don't like. I would assume it's similar people behind it as what happened this summer with the whole 4chan flooding Tumblr tags with images and GIFs and videos of gore and assault and just disgusting things. Yeah, Misha Collins tweeted something about something horrible going on in the fandom earlier today. I sort of went out of my mind. I sort of just was like, oh, I wonder what's going on. Then, went on with my day, and then I was scrolling down Tumblr today, and I noticed that there were more sort of like stay strong suicide hotline posts than normal. I mean, like, normally there's a decent amount of them, but there were a lot of them tonight. And then I saw someone explaining what happened, and then I saw a list of all the people who got attacked with statuses next to their names saying whether they were stable or had an ambulance with them or their condition was unknown, or that they were posting about how they were attempting suicide. One of them was presumed dead. It sounds like something that you would see in like a horror movie, and the fact that this is real life, it's absolutely just mind-blowingly horrible that anyone would do this. It's so easy to just send someone hate on anonymous, and it's the internet, so it feels disconnected. It feels like you're not talking to a real person, but you are. There's someone behind that screen with emotions and with feelings, and when you log off, that doesn't make the hurt it doesn't delete the damage you've done. When you delete your internet history, it doesn't delete the pain you've left. These messages, they're horrible. And, just because these people are blogging about something you don't like, or you find them annoying, that's horrible. Just because you don't personally, have the same interests as someone, or you don't like the way they blog or whatever, that doesn't mean that you have the right to tell them to take their own lives. That's one of the most atrocious, things you can do without actually physically touching someone. I'm angry, and I'm sad, and I'm worried. Luckily, most of the people on the list have updated, and since they've gotten all the hate, and said that they're okay. A number of the ones who are marked down as posting suicidal things have said that they're okay since, but a number of them haven't. A number of them, the last things on their blog are messages, or them replying to these horrible messages saying, yeah, okay, you get your wish. Friends can't, people are saying that friends can't get into contact with them or anything. I really hope all of them are okay. If you are able to, I'm gonna put a link to the post that lists all the blogs that were attacked and their conditions in the doobly-doo. And if you're able to, please send as many of them as you can, messages full of love and support, especially the ones that aren't marked down as stable. If you know any of these people, please reach out to them. Make sure they're okay. Make sure they know that they're loved and that you're there for them, and that their worth is not determined by a bunch of assholes who don't even have the courage to come off non. They're worth so much more than that, and they don't deserve any of this shit. Please just make sure they're okay. And just remember that you are loved and you are beautiful. I'll also put links to any of the suicide hotlines or any of those kinds of resources that I can find in the doobly-doo along with the list. Please reach out to them if you need it. Know that I love you, and I believe that if you're going through anything, I believe that you can make it through it. And if you need someone to talk to, you can message me on Tumblr, or comments, or DM me on Twitter, or whatever you need, and I will listen, and I will be there for you, even if we've never talked before. And I love you, and I believe in you. Stay strong. Bye.